Hello, and welcome back to Medical Facts. Gentlemen, if you're over the age of 55 and dealing with the frustration of weak erections, what I'm about to share with you is something most men are completely unaware of. There is a straightforward, natural shot with only 4 ingredients that can fundamentally improve your blood flow and help you achieve solid erections in as little as 2 to 4 weeks. We're not talking about expensive pills or complicated routines, but real evidence-based science that delivers results. What's interesting is that you're likely familiar with 3 of these ingredients already. The 4th, however, is the true secret, the element that changes the entire equation. My name is Dr. Rina Malik, and on this channel we explore practical, science-backed approaches to health. I'm a physician who has dedicated years to helping men over 50 reclaim their vitality through natural methods. Today, I'm sharing something that can make a substantial difference in your life. Recent research indicates that by combining specific natural ingredients that boost nitric oxide, you don't just enhance erectile function, you support your entire cardiovascular system. This means better circulation, more consistent energy, and yes, the kind of firmness you may have thought was a thing of the past. Here's our plan for today. I will guide you through the first 3 components, all of which are natural and accessible. Then I will reveal the 4th ingredient, the true game changer that most men have never encountered. By the time we finish, you will have the complete recipe, including precise dosages, timing, and I'll even provide a helpful link in the description where you can source the key ingredient conveniently. This isn't just theory. This is a protocol that, when followed consistently, can show results in 2 to 4 weeks. Now, before we begin, I'd love to know a little about you. If you're comfortable, tell me your name, your age, and where you're joining us from today. Drop it in the comments below. I do read every single one, and I genuinely appreciate connecting with you. If you're new to Medical Facts, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. We share content like this regularly, offering solutions that often go beyond conventional advice. All right, let's get started with ingredient number 1, the essential foundation of this powerful shot. The first component is something you've likely passed by in the grocery store without a second thought: beetroot juice. I can sense the skepticism. Beets, really? But stay with me, because the science behind this is robust. Once you understand the mechanism, you'll see this vegetable in a whole new light. Here's the key. Beetroot juice is rich in dietary nitrates. Now, please don't confuse these with the nitrates found in processed meats. These are natural plant-based nitrates. When you consume them, the bacteria in your saliva and gut convert them into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, gentlemen, is the cornerstone of vascular health. It's the molecule that relaxes and widens your blood vessels, permitting increased blood flow precisely where it's needed. Without sufficient nitric oxide, blood vessels remain constricted, which is a primary reason erections can become weak or unreliable. Multiple studies demonstrate that men who drink beetroot juice regularly experience measurable improvements in blood flow within 2 to 4 weeks. Research published in the journal Hypertension found that drinking approximately 5 to 6 ounces daily lowered blood pressure and enhanced vascular function in older adults. Another study focusing on men with erectile dysfunction observed noticeable improvements in achieving and maintaining erections among those who consumed beetroot juice. This isn't a fringe supplement, it's whole food with validated results used by athletes for years to boost performance and endurance. Now, let's discuss what type to use, because quality matters. Ideally, opt for fresh, organic beetroot juice without added sugars or preservatives. You can juice fresh beets at home or find cold-pressed juice at a health food store. If purchasing pre-made, check the label to ensure it's 100% pure beetroot juice. Avoid blends with apple juice or other fillers, as you want the highest nitrate content. Some brands even offer concentrated beetroot shots designed for nitric oxide support, which are also effective. Consistency is crucial. You need to drink this daily to maintain elevated nitric oxide levels. The effective dosage is about 5 to 6 ounces, or roughly 150 to 180 milliliters per day. You may begin to feel effects within hours. Improved circulation, a subtle energy lift. Over 2 to 4 weeks, you should notice erections becoming firmer and more reliable. Many men report better morning wood, a positive sign of improving vascular health. The advantage of beetroot juice is that it's not a fleeting fix. It builds in your system, creating sustained improvement as long as you maintain the habit. So that's ingredient number 1, Simple, natural, and scientifically supported. Now let's move to ingredient number 2, the circulation enhancer that amplifies these effects. The second ingredient is probably in your kitchen right now, and it has a history of use in traditional medicine spanning thousands of years: fresh ginger. Ginger isn't just for cooking or soothing an upset stomach. It is one of nature's most powerful agents for supporting circulation. When combined with beetroot juice, it creates a synergistic effect, helping your body absorb and utilize those nitrates more efficiently. Here's how it works. Fresh ginger contains bioactive compounds called gingerols and shogols. These compounds directly influence your blood vessels, stimulating peripheral circulation, that is, blood flow to your extremities, like your hands, feet, and yes, the pelvic region. Ginger also acts as a natural vasodilator, helping to relax and widen blood vessels, much like nitric oxide does. So, you get a dual action. Beetroot provides nitric oxide, and ginger helps ensure your vessels stay open and responsive. Furthermore, ginger is a potent anti-inflammatory. This is critical for erectile function because chronic inflammation can damage the lining of your blood vessels, a condition known as endothelial dysfunction. A damaged endothelium cannot produce nitric oxide efficiently, which is a common issue for men over 55. By reducing inflammation, ginger helps protect and repair your blood vessels, making them more receptive to nitric oxide. Studies indicate that regular ginger consumption is associated with better vascular health, lower blood pressure, and improved blood flow. One study even found ginger supplementation improved erectile function in men with diabetes, a group that often faces significant challenges with ED. Now, let's talk dosage and form. For this shot, you need a small piece of fresh ginger root about the size of a quarter or half an inch to an inch long. Fresh ginger is superior to powdered because it retains higher concentrations of the active compounds, which can diminish during processing. The fresh root also has a sharper flavor that can stimulate digestion and improve nutrient absorption. If the taste of raw ginger is too intense initially, start with a smaller piece and gradually increase it. You can peel it to slightly reduce the bitterness. The principle, again, is consistency. Take it daily. Within the first week, you may notice your hands and feet feel warmer, a sign of improving circulation. By weeks 2 or 3, that enhanced blood flow begins to benefit the pelvic area, which is where you'll start to feel a meaningful difference. So that's ingredient number 2, fresh ginger, the circulation booster. Now, let's discuss ingredient number 3, the protector that ensures these benefits last. The third ingredient is so simple and common that it's frequently overlooked: fresh lemon juice. You might wonder what lemon juice has to do with erections. The truth is, without it, much of the nitric oxide produced from the beetroot and ginger can be destroyed before it ever does its job. Lemon juice acts as a protector, and it's absolutely essential for lasting results. Here's the science. When beetroot juice converts to nitric oxide, that nitric oxide is fragile. It is quickly broken down by oxidative stress, free radicals in your bloodstream that attack and destroy it within minutes. This means you could lose a significant portion of the benefit before it reaches your blood vessels. Lemon juice is packed with vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant. Vitamin C neutralizes those free radicals, shielding nitric oxide and allowing it to remain active in your bloodstream 2 to 3 times longer. This translates to stronger, more sustained effects. But lemon juice does more. It also helps alkalize your body. Many men over 55 live in a slightly acidic state due to diet, stress, and the aging process itself. An acidic environment promotes inflammation and hampers circulation. Lemon juice, despite its acidic taste, has an alkalizing effect once metabolized. This helps balance your body's pH, reduces inflammation, and creates an optimal internal environment for nitric oxide production. There's a detoxification benefit as well. Lemon juice supports your liver and kidneys, aiding your body in flushing out toxins that can impede circulation and vascular health over time. On a practical note, lemon juice greatly improves the flavor of the shot, making the earthy taste of beetroot and the spice of ginger much more palatable for daily consumption. For dosage, use the juice of half a fresh lemon, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Always use a fresh lemon, not bottled juice. Bottled juice is often pasteurized, which degrades the vitamin C and enzymes. Squeeze it in right before you drink to preserve the nutrients. Within days of adding lemon juice, you may find the benefits from the beetroot, and ginger lasts longer throughout the day. Your energy is more stable, and improvements in erectile function become more consistent. So that's ingredient number 3, lemon juice, the protector. Now, while these 3 ingredients alone can provide noticeable improvements, they may not be sufficient for the solid, reliable erections you're seeking. For that, you need the 4th ingredient. This is where everything truly comes together. All right, this is the moment. The 4th ingredient transforms this shot from a helpful natural remedy into a protocol capable of delivering powerful, tangible results. That ingredient is L-citrulline powder. I realize many of you haven't heard of it, which is precisely why I saved it for now. This is the secret that separates moderate results from transformative ones. Once you understand it, you'll see why it's so pivotal. So, what is L-citrulline? It's an amino acid, a natural compound your body uses to produce nitric oxide. What makes it special is its efficiency compared to the more well-known amino acid, L-arginine. You may have seen L-arginine in various supplements. The issue is that when taken orally, a large portion of L-arginine is broken down in the liver and gut before entering the bloodstream. This is called the first pass effect. L-citrulline bypasses this problem. It is absorbed efficiently in the gut, travels to the kidneys, and is converted into L-arginine in the bloodstream, which then directly produces nitric oxide right where it's needed, in the blood vessels. The evidence is solid. Multiple studies show L-citrulline supplementation significantly improves erectile function in men with mild to moderate ED. One study in the journal Urology followed men taking 1.5 grams daily. After 1 month, 50% reported firmer erections and greater satisfaction. Another study using higher doses, 3 to 6 grams daily, found even more pronounced results, including harder erections, increased stamina, and better overall vascular health. L-citrulline also works relatively quickly. Within 30 to 60 minutes of ingestion, your nitric oxide levels can spike, meaning you can time this shot strategically. The real synergy, however, happens when you combine L-citrulline with the other 3 ingredients. Beetroot provides nitrates for nitric oxide via one pathway. L-citrulline provides it via another. You're supporting your system from 2 angles, creating a combined effect far greater than any single ingredient. Ginger optimizes circulation and absorption. Lemon juice protects the nitric oxide, and L-citrulline delivers a direct, potent dose of nitric oxide precursors. It's a comprehensive approach for maximum blood flow, firmness, and reliability. For dosage, the effective range for erectile function is 3 to 6 grams daily. If you're new to this, begin with 3 grams and observe how you feel. Many men find 5 to 6 grams optimal. You can take it once daily in your morning shot for overall vascular health, or 30 to 60 minutes before intimacy for a more immediate effect. Some prefer to split the dose. Consistency is key. Over 4 to 8 weeks, L-citrulline can help rebuild vascular endothelial function, contributing to erections that feel stronger and more youthful. To make this easier, I've included a link in the description where you can find high-quality L-citrulline powder from a trusted source. Please don't skip or substitute this ingredient. It is the cornerstone of the protocol's potency. So, to review, beetroot juice for nitrates, fresh ginger for circulation, lemon juice for protection, and L-citrulline for direct nitric oxide production. These 4 working together create what I consider one of the most effective natural approaches for supporting erectile health. The best part is there are no prescriptions and, for most, no adverse side effects, just a science-based method. Now, let's put it all together. I'll give you the exact recipe, preparation steps, optimal timing, and a realistic timeline of what to expect. This is your complete protocol. If you follow this consistently for 30 days, the changes can be quite significant. Here is the recipe. First, 5 to 6 ounces or 150 to 180 milliliters of pure beetroot juice. If juicing fresh, 1 medium beet should suffice. Second, 1 small piece of fresh ginger, about the size of a quarter or half an inch to an inch long. Peel it for a milder taste if you prefer. Third, the juice of half a fresh lemon, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Squeeze it fresh each time. Fourth, 3 to 6 grams of L-citrulline powder. Start at 3 grams and adjust upward as needed. The link for sourcing is in the description. For preparation, use a blender or a shaker bottle. Add the beetroot juice first, then add the fresh ginger. If using a blender, blend for 20 to 30 seconds until the ginger is fully incorporated. If using a shaker, grate the ginger finely first. Next, squeeze in the fresh lemon juice. Finally, add the L-citrulline powder and blend or shake again for another 10 to 15 seconds until everything is fully dissolved. The shot will be a deep red color with a smooth yet textured consistency from the ginger. The taste is earthy, tangy, and spicy, but many men come to appreciate it as they associate it with the positive effects. Regarding timing, you have 2 main options based on your goals. Option 1, take the shot first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This provides all-day benefits, improves circulation, energy, and vascular support. You may feel more alert within the hour. Option 2, take it 30 to 60 minutes before intimacy for a more targeted acute effect. Some men do both, using a smaller maintenance dose in the morning and a full dose prior to intimacy. Discover what suits your lifestyle and needs. A few considerations for optimal results. For about 2 hours after taking the shot, try to avoid heavy, fatty, or highly processed meals as they can slow absorption. Opt for light, whole foods if you need to eat. Stay well hydrated throughout the day as hydration supports nitric oxide production. It's also advisable to avoid alcohol for 4 to 6 hours after the shot, as alcohol constricts blood vessels, counteracting the benefits. And as always, if you are on any medications, particularly for blood pressure or heart conditions, please consult your doctor before beginning any new protocol, as nitric oxide boosters can lower blood pressure. Let's walk through a sample 30-day plan. In week 1, start with 3 grams of L-citrulline and take the shot each morning. You may notice improved energy and circulation, and your body will adjust to the new ingredients. By week 2, if you're tolerating it well, consider increasing to 5 grams of L-citrulline. This is when many men start to observe firmer erections, more frequent morning wood, and better stamina. Through weeks 3 and 4, maintain consistency at 5 to 6 grams. This is often the period of more profound change, as your vascular system becomes more optimized. By week 8, many report that their erectile function feels noticeably rejuvenated. That is the power of patient, consistent application. A couple of final tips. You can prepare the beetroot and ginger mixture the night before and store it airtight in the refrigerator, but always add the fresh lemon juice and L-citrulline powder right before drinking to preserve potency. If you travel, you can bring the powder with you and mix it with a high-quality store-bought beetroot juice. It's also helpful to track your progress, note your energy, erection quality, and overall well-being each week. This documentation can be very motivating. This protocol works. It is straightforward, natural, and grounded in clinical research. Many men are using approaches like this to take proactive steps for their health. Your part is to stay consistent and trust the process. So, there you have it. The complete protocol: beetroot juice, fresh ginger, lemon juice, and L-citrulline powder. 4 ingredients designed to work in harmony to support solid erections, healthier circulation, sustained energy, and renewed confidence. This is not a gimmick. It is a science-based approach that requires your commitment. Remember, the link to a reliable source for L-citrulline is in the description for your convenience. If you found this information valuable, I would be so grateful if you would support the channel. Please subscribe to Medical Facts, give this video a like, and let me know in the comments what's your name, how old are you, and where are you watching from. I truly read your comments and value that connection. And if you know someone who could benefit from this, please share it with them. Every man deserves to feel strong and confident at any age. Thank you for watching, and remember, the truth is always grounded in science.